Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
All right, guys. So now, one final thing I'll remind you of as we get into the final segment of the show. On React Day, these streams that I do, one on DSP Reacts and one on DSP Throwback, these streams are the primary ways that I get support on those channels. No exaggeration, the videos on those channels, ad revenue-wise, don't make a lot. So really, it's these streams that keep those channels going. Today, please support the streams on the React channels if you can. I would really appreciate that. In particular, with the DSP Reacts channel, becoming a member of some level, gets you the ability to nominate the videos for the show and supports the channel. On the Throwback channel, the live stream over there, it keeps that channel going. Like, that channel is making, like I said, maybe like $1 a day on ad revenue. So any contributions during that late night stream tonight would be great. Now, any contributions right now in the next, 20, 25 minutes to the end of this podcast count towards the first stream over on the React channel. So if you can't be here for the React show, but you like the React content, please support this stream right now, and that'll help out that channel as well. Okay? All right. So now we get to shout outs, and we start today with Orcs or Dorks, who re-upped his membership for 35 months in a row and says, "Sup, guys." What's up, Orcs or Dorks? I don't know if you're still here. Thanks for hanging out, and welcome to the channel, and thank you for the support. And BattleDuck 9000, 32 months as a member, and did this. Like, basically did it like a ASCII code body going like this. Now, I don't know if this is praise the sun. I don't know if he's just raising the roof or rejoicing for the nice day. I don't know. But thank you, BattleDuck, for that. Literally outside of that, I don't have anything to shout out. I have no super chats, no memberships, no gifted memberships, and no tips to shout out. So please, guys, if you can, support the stream today. Again, this will help support the React projects, all right? So Blue12356 has done our first tip of the day, $1 tip. Says, I'm not really a fan of React stuff, but I do want to support you today. Do you think day streams do better because of the podcast? Maybe that's why Helldivers doesn't do good on the night stream. I don't know. Sometimes I do feel like people come to the early stream just for the podcast, and then sometimes they'll stick around, and sometimes they won't. There are definitely days when the podcast does really, really well. When it comes to support, I don't necessarily know if that's every day. Like, take a look at today, right? Today, this is one of the slowest podcasts that I've had in a long time, and it's okay. It's fine. Doesn't always have to be a crazy success or anything like that. It definitely could be a factor. Sure, right? Sure. Maybe. I don't know. Maximum Turbo says, I would say the podcast has good traction, maybe more so than gameplay some days, but it's in terms of viewership, not contributions, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so, too. I think we always have pretty consistent viewership and following of the podcast, correct? I think so. And then sometimes that carries into the gameplay, sometimes it doesn't. On the night stream, it's just the gameplay, so maybe that's a factor. You maybe have Blue may be onto something. Excuse me. All right. What else would you guys like to talk about this morning? That's true. I have no enemy says I should basically take the fisherman's hat that we were doing 2 years ago for Bassmaster and get it ready for another crab's treasure if we hit the tip skull. He's right. What I got to do is take some of the dangerous lures off the dang thing, because we had so many lures on that thing that some of them had big hooks and stuff that were like hanging around, and every time I put it on, I would be nervous I'm gonna like hook myself. So I think if I just scale it down a bit, I can make it more viable for that playthrough, and I probably will. So we're up to $10 in tips. I'll be honest with you guys. I hope that basically there is support on the React stream. The reason I say that, a lot of the times when the React stream doesn't get a lot of support, usually it comes in on the podcast. And again, those channels are primarily funded by the streams, or in the case of the React channel, memberships. If it weren't for the Ultra members and the submission tier members over there who submit the clips, that channel wouldn't even be viable. but it is because we have enough members. So I hope that people will support this stream over on the React channel, because we're about to end the podcast in like 10 minutes. Okay, that's it. Are we good? No one's even tagging me in chat. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? How's it going? Okay, so before we adjourn, final reminder, please support the React stuff. We are heading over now, DSP Reacts. So I hope that you guys will follow me over there and please support that channel. Again, the reason that I get to do the React stuff once a week is because people do support the channel via memberships and the stream. So thanks in advance. All right. Fun podcast today. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts on Another Crab's Treasure. Welcome to the show. Welcome to DSP versus the Internet, my weekly clips react show here on DSP React, of course. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're ready for some fun. Good variety of clips as usual, right? Let me just get the chat open, and then we can get set up and get ready to go. A few quick housekeeping things as we begin. All right. If you like the reacting stuff that I do every week here on the channel, thanks for being here, hanging out with me. Like I said, always a good variety of stuff, but it's you guys who submit the clips. So thank you to those who continuously support this channel by being channel members of the submissions and ultra tiers. You are the reason this channel works. I really appreciate those who support this channel with memberships, because without them, this channel would not be viable. It does not make ad revenue because most of these videos and streams get fully claimed on YouTube for content ID. So the memberships really make it happen. And thank you to those who continuously support the channel. If you like this content and you want to be a part of it and support it yourself, become a member. A submissions tier membership gets you into a randomized playlist where everyone has an equal chance to have their clips watched. An ultra membership guarantees you that we're going to be watching your gameplay, excuse me, your clips. Look at this. Look at this thing that plays on YouTube when you're idle. Yes, a ultra tier membership guarantees we're going to be watching 4 of your clips once a week for a whole month. Okay. Also, I will just say this up front. Please support today's stream. This channel really only makes any revenue on this stream once a week and the memberships. That's it. So please support the stream. My goal on every stream is to try to at least hit the tier 1 tips goal of $50. If we could do that by the end of today's stream, that would be amazing. That would help a ton and keep this channel viable to operate. So please consider it. I'll see you in the next part. And remember, if you want to be part of the fun next week to submit these clips, please become a member today. I'll see you in part 2. Okay. Good stuff, guys. So far, I hope that you are enjoying the show. Thanks for chilling and thanks for interacting in the chat. I really appreciate that. Please consider supporting the stream today. As I've told you guys, there is really no ad revenue that hits this channel because most of these videos get claimed. So things like memberships, super chats during these streams, and tips are key for keeping this channel profitable for me and keeping the show going. So please consider it. You know, right now we have nothing. So it'd be great to get something. Again, my goal is to try to hit at least a $50 tips goal by the end of the stream. If we can do that, that would be great. Okay? Okay, guys, let's continue. And again, just a quick reminder, please support the channel today if you can. As you can see, yeah, basically not doing so well with support. It would be great to get some support on the channel today, whether it be a tip, a membership, gifted membership, or a super chat. It has to get our first super chat of the day. This channel is only supported by memberships and these streams. That's it. So please consider supporting the channel in some way. Let's continue. Okay. That's better. Okay. So we're going to continue on. Now, guys, we're halfway through the show. Still 90 minutes left. Thanks. You've been a good audience hanging out. I'm enjoying the show. Again, I will just say, please support the show if you can. Today is the least supported react show we've done so far. I'm hoping that this is not a pattern. Because it's actually done pretty good up to now. But yeah, anything you can contribute today, whether it's a super chat, a membership, gifted membership, or a tip, would be greatly appreciated. So far, we have no super chats, 1 membership, and $10 in tips that came in during the podcast. So please support if you can. All right. Thank you. Let's continue. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we're going to continue. And again, I'm not to beat the dead horse. Obviously, this show today is a very, very lowly supported show, and I don't know why. Typically, the show does pretty good. If you could support the show today, that would be great, whether it be, again, a super chat, of which we have none, a membership or gifted membership, of which we have one, or a tip, it would be greatly appreciated. The goal here is $50, which we're at $10 of, and we got all of that during the podcast. So if you could support, please do. This is the final hour to do so.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.